So let us see some more examples on Fourier transforms. Let us see this question. Find the Fourier transform of following signals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 examples are given. Let us find out the Fourier transform of these very simple signals. Now let us take the first one. So what is given? X of t is equal to t into e power minus at into u of t. Here you see that the signal is multiplied with t, and first we have to find out the Fourier transform of e power minus at into u of t. So that is what we have to do. The Fourier transform of e power minus at into u of t's Fourier transform is simple formula 1 by j omega plus a. This is the standard signal which you have to remember, the Fourier transform of this signal. So now, we have discussed one very simple property, frequency differentiation property. Frequency differentiation property. Frequency differentiation property. So from this, what we have written, x of t's Fourier transform is x of omega. Then if you multiply with t, x of t's Fourier transform, what you have to write? Right side, j d by d omega of x of omega. So that's why this we are differentiating on the right side the frequency quantity. That's why it is called as frequency differentiation property. So use this property, frequency differentiation property here, since this signal is multiplied with t. So therefore the Fourier transform of t into e power minus at into u of t. So what we have to do? We have to just first put j and d by d omega of 1 by j omega plus a. So differentiate this. So therefore minus j by j omega plus a whole square, 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, and differentiation of d by d omega of j omega is j. So which comes out as j square minus 1 minus 1 into minus will become plus 1 by j omega plus a whole square. So again this is the standard Fourier transform. T into e power minus at into u of t's Fourier transform is 1 by j omega plus a whole square. So we use this one in finding inverse Fourier transform also. We use this formula. Remember this formula. Now, so let us see the second problem. The second problem is what it is given, x of t is equal to e power j 2t into u of t. So first find for the Fourier transform of u of t. So let us see the Fourier transform of u of t, which we have discussed in the Fourier transform of standard signals. What is the answer? Pi into del of omega plus 1 by j omega. So this is the Fourier transform of unit step signal, which is the standard signal. Now for this use frequency shifting property. So frequency shifting property. Frequency shifting property. What is frequency shifting property? So if x of t's Fourier transform is x of omega, then if you multiply x of t with e power j omega 0 t, that is high frequency term, what will be the Fourier transform? Just shift x of omega by x of omega minus omega naught. So therefore, since you can see that u of t is multiplied by complex exponential signals, so therefore use this property, frequency shifting property, for x of t. Now, so therefore, so what is the Fourier transform of this? So therefore we can write it as, the Fourier transform of what we want to find out, e power j 2t into u of t. So here the omega 0 value is 2. You can see that the omega 0 is value is 2. So therefore that is in the Fourier transform of u of t, just replace omega by omega minus 2. So therefore that is what we are doing, pi into del of omega minus omega naught is 2 here plus 1 by j omega. Omega is replaced by omega minus omega naught, so that is omega by 2. So this is the answer for this very simple question. So let us see the third question. The third question, x of t is equal to e power minus 3t into u of t minus 2. So let us do this by two methods, time shifting property and direct substitutions. Let us see the same answer will come out or not. So first let us write the Fourier transform definition. The Fourier transform of x of t is equal to, what is the definition? Integral minus infinity to infinity. So x of t into, what is the transformation? E power minus j omega t dt. So here, so what is the given? The given signal is a unit step signal. Where this unit step is starting? The unit step is starting at t is equal to 2. You can check that. T minus 2 means, which we have discussed in the first unit. So u of t minus 2 is a unit step signal which starts at t is equal to 2. So therefore, so what we do is that this signal, or otherwise just substitute first integral minus infinity to infinity. What is x of t? E power minus 3t into u of t minus 2 into e power minus j omega t dt. So, but u of t minus 2 exists from 2 to infinity. 2 to infinity. In this interval, u of t minus 2 value is 1. If you take in these two terms minus as common, so minus t as common, minus of 3 plus j omega into t into dt. So let us check it out. What is the answer of this? What is the answer of this? So minus 1 by 3 plus j omega e power integration is minus of 3 plus j omega t. Substitute the limits 2 to infinity. So if you substitute the upper limit in place of t infinity, the first upper limit term is 0, minus, substitute t is equal to 2, minus into minus will become plus. So I am writing it as e power minus 2 into 3 plus j omega by 3 plus j omega. So this is the answer for this. The Fourier transform of what? Given signal e power minus 3t into u of t minus 2. So let us see the same answer will come. Let us see the same answer will come from time shifting property or not. Let us check it out. Very simple. So from same example O or R, what is given? X of t is equal to e power minus 3t into u of t minus 2. So just substitute. So in order to apply time shifting property, wherever t is there, you have to keep t minus 2. Therefore, I am converting it into e power minus 3 into t minus 2 u of t minus 2. Because we are adding e power 6, just multiply with e power minus 6. So therefore, it will remain as e power minus 3t into u of t. So now, what first let us find out what is the Fourier transform of e power minus 3t into u of t. So what is the answer? Standard one. 1 by j omega plus a. What is a value? 3. So now use the time shifting property. Use the time shifting property. Just I am mentioning the time shifting property. So all these properties we are using. Time shifting property. What is the time shifting property? If x of t's Fourier transform is x of omega, so then x of t minus t naught Fourier transform is, so minus is there, keep minus in time shifting property, e power minus j omega t naught into x of omega. So we are using another method to find out the same answer. So what we want to find out? We want to find out the Fourier transform of, what is the signal? E power minus 6. Just keep e power minus 6 outside because it is a constant. E power of minus 3 into t minus 2 into u of t minus 2. So that means e power minus 6 into, so here x of t's Fourier transform is x of omega. X of t minus t naught is just multiply with e power minus j t naught is 2. So therefore e power minus j 2 omega into what is the Fourier transform of e power minus 3t into u of t? 1 by j omega plus 3. So you can take it as minus 2 as common. So you can take minus 2 as common in the numerator. If you take minus 2 as common, so minus 2 as common, it will become 3 plus j omega by j omega plus 3. You can check that the same answer has come by both the methods. So in this way you can do the same problem by time shifting property. So let us see the last problem, very simple problem. Find the Fourier transform of x of t is equal to u of minus t. So very simple problem. What is the Fourier transform of u of t? Unit step signal standard, very important. Pi into del of omega plus 1 by j omega. So use time reversal property. Remember the time reversal property. Very simple property, time reversal property. What is? If x of t's Fourier transform is x of omega, then x of minus t. If you time reverse x of t, just time reverse the Fourier transform also. That is omega is replaced by minus omega. So therefore, if you want to find the Fourier transform of minus t, just replace omega by minus omega. So therefore, I want to find out the Fourier transform of u of minus t. So that means pi into del of t is replaced by minus omega is replaced by minus omega plus 1 by minus j omega. So you know that del of omega or del of minus omega exists only at omega is equal to 0. So therefore it is written as pi into del of omega minus 1 by j omega. So this is the answer for Fourier transform of u of minus t. So by using time reversal property. So this is all about the 4 examples 1, 2, 3 and 4 based on the properties of Fourier transform. Thank you.